So, gentlemen, on this couch, what did the Wolves show us with this Game 7 win in Denver? We'll start with the gentleman with the Ant-Man's on. I see you. Came appropriate, came correct today.
Shotstradamus. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Himothy. He showed up, showed out, said, man, I need to get... First things first is when you see the characteristics of a great player is the accountability aspect when you play bad and you don't show up and you go into the press conference and you say, you know what, if the team is on my back and I let them fall off and it's my bad. It's my fault, I'm gonna get it right, I'm gonna fix the problem. You come in those next 3 games, I think? I think that was in game 3 he said that, maybe?
Game 3.
Can't remember.
Game 3 or 4, yeah.
He said, look, I gotta change that. Boom, 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 make the adjustments. What adjustments the Denver Nuggets made with him was we're gonna take him out of the game by doubling him and seeing if he can adjust with making the other plays for his teammates. Is he gonna try to do it all himself even when we doubling him? Or is he gonna regulate saying, I'll be the fucking decoy and I'm gonna get my guys involved and I'm gonna play defense now? What a good player does is he regulates his position and say, now it's time to play defense because I'm not getting my shit off. Let's let my other guys eat. When you can do that shit, man, Ant-Man different, bro. And he don't give a fuck about nothing but winning. As long as we win, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool. And I like the way he handled it. We'll see y'all game 7. What Mike say on the podium? He was like, you still gotta come through Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was sweet. You still gotta come through Chicago though. I'll see y'all niggas. I'll see y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the T-Wolves for doing what they're doing. Been going crazy all year. But Ant-Man, I mean, probably since Derrick Rose, I haven't seen a #1 pick come in and be this dominant and actually just take over. Like, that's what a #1 pick's supposed to look like. When you look at Ant-Man, like his demeanor, everything, like those are the type of players that the NBA picked to be the face of the league and, you know, to keep this thing going. So, I mean, just tap my hat off to him because, bro, he's playing unbelievable and his confidence and his swag is just crazy. Like it's very hostile. So it's just exciting to watch.
Hostile swag. Mr. Arenas? What's going down?
What was the question?
See, this is what we need you, Gil's Arenas. Now, what did the Wolves show us with the Game 7 win in Denver?
That as a team, they are very, very, very good, right? When you think of a star player, you know, going to a Game 7 and not shooting the ball well, but, you know, rebound, he locked up in the fourth quarter. Everybody that he needed to step up, stepped up, right? So, you know, that's what they showed. They showed no matter if you double him, we're gonna respond ourselves. So, you know, Cat showing up, McDaniel, they all played a part in, you know, getting 4 games, right? You know, early in the series, you know, Ant-Man did his job and did his responsibility to get them to double him in game 6 and 7. You know, so the fact that, you know, his play at the beginning got them to double and freed up other players and those players responded, you know, shows what kind of talent is on that team.
Yeah, #1 defense in the league this season, but a lot of good young guys coming through. Cat coming back from the knee injury. Gobert, who was unplayable at parts earlier in this series, and obviously you guys were critical of for abandoning his post game 2 for the birth of his first child. But let's talk a little bit more about Ant. So after the game, Washington Post national NBA writer Ben Golliver caught Ant-Man leaving the arena, and Ant had this to say about his defensive effort in Game 7.
I had Jamal in handcuffs.
He does look like a young Bernie Mac right there. So for the series, Nuggets guards and forwards shot less than 30% from the field when defended by Edwards. So how was Ant able to impact winning despite his poor shooting night? I saw some people drawing the comparisons between Kobe's Game 7 versus Celtics when he was 6 for 24, but came through with 23 points, 15 rebounds. But just getting the rest of the team involved and really trusting those guys in the biggest game of the season for that team.
It's just the will. You got to be able to, you know, do other things outside of scoring when it's not happening. That just showcases he's just showing that, you know, I'm more than just a scorer and I can find other ways to win and help my team win. That's all.
Agreed. I think that's the difference between him and Luka.
Oh, here we go.
Like, Luka have an off game, he just packing in. Right? I think Ant-Man just showed like I gotta play defense if I'm not scoring. That's the liability for a star player. If you think about a lot of star players who pack it in when they're not shooting well, they just don't know how to cover the bases because they used to scoring. You go 6 for 24, Kobe, in that series, I gotta do other shit. I gotta go rebound. I gotta play D. I got Paul. I got him. Let me get him. I got him. My shit not falling tonight. At least I'm not gonna be playing for them tonight. Cause when you off, you playing for them if you're not playing defense. So it's like, shit, man. Ant showed it, man. He showed it like, yo, I get it. I can't just turn it off because I'm off. Jamal Murray showed it. He missing shots, he turned it off. He didn't pick it up nowhere else.
Yeah.
That was the difference maker.
Jamal Murray, 24 in the first half. Ant took him in the second half. He only scored 11 points.
Man, that's a challenge. You challenge that and you say, listen, the reason why they win any series we play is because Gil always alludes to Joker not being the real MVP on that team because Jamal Murray in the fourth quarters takes over. He's the number one option, right? If Ant know that, let's take that away from him. Fuck that. They don't win if we take him out the game.
You're quiet today.
I answered that question, the question before that.
Okay.
Can't
I'm just letting you know.
I'm sorry.
It's Monday.
It's
No, I'm
Monday.
sorry. I already answered the question before that.
Okay, well, we answer it. No, I'm just
Re-answer it.
So, Ant is averaging 29, 6, and 6 assists this postseason. Third player in NBA history to average at least 25, 5, and 5 and reach the conference finals, joining Kobe and LeBron. He's also become a media darling for his unapologetically unfiltered just demeanor, like this exchange he had with Charles Barkley after Game 7.
Okay, I have not been to Minnesota in probably 20 years.
Bring your ass.
On Inside the NBA, but it's hard not to love that dude, man. I'm gonna be honest,
I feel like
man.
everybody be cussing today. Like, everybody just be.
MFers in the
Yeah.
post-game press conference, bring your ass.
Yeah, like people don't.
What you want?
Yeah,
What do you want?
I think that's what it is.
That started with Klay Thompson then. When they was winning, drinking Bud Lights, they kind of like, they kind of changed press conference interviewing.
They don't tell you can't cuss.
Oh, no, I respect it. Bring your ass.
Bring your ass.
True emotions.
We grown.
So, Brandon, you alluded to this earlier in the show, but has Ant-Man cemented his case to be the face of the league in the near future?
Yeah, for sure. Right now, yeah. If I'm the NBA, I'm pushing Ant-Man all summer, all next year. I mean, he already got the signature shoe. He's on every commercial. So I mean, it's right there. You know, if he can get it done and win it, that's just another plus. But you're gonna see him a lot this summer at probably USA. You know, the Olympics and stuff. So they're gonna be pushing him a lot.
Deep roster on that squad. Do you guys feel like Ant should be a starter on the Team USA Olympic squad?
Hell yeah.
Has he done enough this
Hell
postseason?
Hell yeah.
If they got Tatum in front of him, Tatum got to move around.
No, it's a two, so they're gonna have Booker. So it's
Whoever's in that spot
Booker.
got to move the fuck
Yeah,
around.
Booker, he can come
Move
off.
around. When I beat Jason Tatum,
Bro, he can,
remember, I'm a Boston fan now. When Ant-Man, remember who I was going? I got Boston as my team, Ant-Man as my guy. When he beats them, Tatum got to move around.
So it's not.
This ain't even Tatum's
it's a win.
position. Like, you keep putting Tatum in there. He's a shooting guard. Shooting guard. It's just like a shooting guard, dog. You're a horrible Tatum fan, bro.
We're fighting. I'm a Boston fan, not a Tatum
only
fan.
this year though. Remember, it's only for this
I know,
year.
that's what I'm saying. I don't
Am
give
I a
I
Tatum
respect
fan?
it. I don't give
Am I a Tatum fan or am I a Boston fan? I picked Boston
Yeah,
as my
yeah.
team.
Yeah, you like Boston.
Ant-Man is my guy. Ant-Man and Luke. I said Ant-Man, Luka, and Boston. That's who I'm cheering for this year.
Ant-Man.
So who you cheering for in the Western Conference Finals?
I gotta go with Ant-Man.
All right.
Even though Luka gonna be nigga, he gonna be nigga all day. But I'm like,
He
hey,
ain't gonna be doing that.
hey, there's too many niggas on the team. There's a lot of them on there. You gotta a lot of shots you got.
This ain't OKC. Man, Ant-Man about to be all.
No, I'm just asking. Like, what you think?
So Ant said he was probably gonna have to guard Kyrie, but you think he's gonna switch back and forth between the two of them?
You
I
want
think-
that Kyrie matchup? Ooh,
Nah,
good luck with that one.
I'm not putting him on Kyrie because.
Yeah.
I mean, I will put him on Kyrie if Kyrie is going to just be what Kyrie was last series, right? Not that aggressive. He can save some energy and then get to Luka in the fourth. But they have so many defenders that it really don't even matter. And their whole team defends.
True.
Right? So this ain't,
True.
this. The
True,
whole
they do
team
defend.
Yeah, I mean, I see
Nah, but
Nas Reed guarding Jamal
him,
Murray at points.
Against Luka, it can't be McDaniels. It can't be Alexander. It can only be Nas Reed and Ant. Them the only two defenders that can guard Luka. All the rest of them too small.
Towards the second half, though.
Period.
No,
Period.
no,
Lou
not the whole
Dort guarded
game.
that nigga most of the whole game. Right? You had to keep Lou on him the whole game because that was the only matchup that gave him problems. Anybody else got on him, Luka got off on. Because it's a different matchup. He didn't like the strong, powerful, aggressive, in your way all the time. It's like the boxer Sean Porter. I'm just a pit bull. I'm just all in your way all the time. The only guy like that Minnesota guy, is Ant-Man. Nas Reed's got the size, but it's a difficult matchup even for him.
Yeah. They
But-
put Nas on Jamal Murray at points in that
See?
fourth quarter.
Because he can move his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
But everybody else ain't got no chance.
But back to the original question for you, Gil. Has Ant-Man cemented his case to be the face of the league in the near future?
Yeah. I mean, we were trying to give it to him in regular season.
Yeah.
Right? So the fact that, he's the one that took down the king, in the playoffs, he is the new king in a sense, right? And, age, him, Tatum, right now going into the, if Tatum wins it, if Tatum wins the championship, Tatum and Ant-Man is going to be the face, right? Tatum gets there, Ant-Man wins, Ant-Man and Tatum is going to be the face. Right now, it is great for the NBA that the two young guys at the small forward and the shooting guard position are in the position that they are. So, yes, these are going to be the two faces of the NBA. So I'm pretty sure they're going to face up in the championship and, roll the dice at the NBA. At this point, the NBA is in a great situation. You got two young guys that's out there balling. They can carry the league. Not get in trouble, face, personality. They have it all.
So you guys have spoken extensively about the international takeover.
Who?
Not these two gentlemen.
There's still one more Euro in it.
What? No, but top four
Luka's still there.
MVP, top four MVP voters are international. But if
Yeah.
it's trending towards a Ant-Man versus Tatum finals, what does that just mean for the American game?
The Americans finally got their head out of their ass. Finally started hooping. About time.
Finally, have you been hooping?
Because we thought the Europeans was just going to keep being in the finals and just keep on.
European, you saying the one that, like when you say, just say European, like when it's just one.
European.
European? I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, just
European.
Yeah.
I mean, Luka's still in it, so if he win it, I mean, you know where it's going.
Yeah.
It's going right to him. It'd be the MVP trophy be right back over there. So it would be good to see, two American guys go at it. Finally.
He said finally.